Hey guys, it's Brendan Borman back for their 270 stream. I am taking on Hillary Clinton, and I am Donald Trump 2020 with a Mitt Romney vice president. That's giving me a little bit of a boost in the oil and gas and the high tech specifically. So I do look to kind of counter her high tech. I'm going to open up an evangelical and gun lobby, and it looks like she is going an interesting route, not going on a concise town and gown. She's just going New York, Virginia, and Arizona. So what I'm going to do in turn two is not go after gun lobby. I'm going to go after evangelicals and then chase her in Arizona and kind of predictively counter Massachusetts for town and gown and high tech. It looks like we did clash in Massachusetts, and she's going on the rung in New York. So we definitely have the money advantage. I'm going to take gun lobby in turn number three. I think I'm going to leave big conservative alone the rest of the game and try to outmaneuver her in some of these key battleground states. And so Pennsylvania, Virginia, the high tech bonus, swing states, town and gown, the longer I can delay that, the more of an advantage I will get. After I get the gun lobby, that'll be an additional $30K that I will have in my reserves every turn. So about $80,000 per turn that I'm going to have an advantage over her. Now, she does have New York up to 2. It's likely going to go to 3 this turn. But I'm going to protect Massachusetts one last time. We did clash. So that does prevent the town and gown bonus. So she does successfully have Arizona to the third rung and New York to the third rung. So all she would need is Massachusetts. However, she's not in any other town and gown state. So I've got two options. I could go in Massachusetts again, or I could go in Arizona. And what is she most likely to do? I don't see her spending all of her money in Arizona. So I'm going to go past her a little bit, and I'm going to open up in California just in case she decides to spend $200K in California. I'll have the money advantage. I'm also going to enter into Delaware just to pressure her in another high-tech state. So again, no action in Arizona. She did go to the fourth rung in Massachusetts, and there are no additional bonuses. So things are looking good for Trump 2020. Now, this is a bit risky, but I can go all the way to the ninth rung in Massachusetts. I think I'm going to tone it down just a bit and go to the eighth because she's either going to not spend it all or go all out. I'm going to enter into Connecticut, another cheap high-tech state, and I'm also going to enter into Virginia. So that will delay her high-tech if I'm able to flip Massachusetts. I'm also into Utah, and she is not into Utah yet. So things are looking decent. Now, she does have an African-American bonus, and as she opens up in Georgia and Alabama. But she's in Maryland uncontested. Michigan and Maryland and Virginia are all African-American states. So that might be her plan B if she's not able to successfully get the high-tech or town and gown bonus. I'm thinking about opening up in some states. I think she is catching on to the fact that I am attacking her. I don't see her trying to attack me in Arizona or Massachusetts. However, she might continue to go 3 in Michigan and Virginia, so I'm going to go 4 in Virginia. I have this extra money. I'm going to go into Washington for sure, but maybe I had to defend one of... That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. Okay, so I'm taking a gamble here that she does not go into Arizona or Massachusetts, and it doesn't look like she has. Like we predicted, she's gone to the third rung in Virginia and Michigan. And so, again, no bonuses. Okay, so now we have $351,000. We do have 136 electors, quite a big electors advantage. I definitely want to finish off Virginia and one of Massachusetts and Arizona. I'm going to go with Massachusetts just because of the high tech. I think that eventually I might concede Michigan. Okay, there goes Arizona. That's okay. That's an African-American state, though. And it's Latino, so that makes Illinois a little bit more valuable. And then we did get Virginia. Great. Okay, so I would do that trade. That does give her the town and gown with... what else does she have? Oh, she has Missouri. Okay. I'm I missed that. Okay, maybe I probably would have defended Arizona instead of Massachusetts if I had caught that. That's okay. Just to give you guys some of my mindset, I like to talk. Now, one of my favorite high-tech combinations with California is to just get Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Maryland. Now, I already have Maryland, but I'm going to go and finish it off, and then I'm going to maybe instead of opening up and getting 3 to Pennsylvania, that doesn't necessarily help me this turn. I'm going to go to 2 in case she clashes. And I'm going to save that extra cash and open up into both North Carolina and Louisiana. And the reason I'm going to do that is because of the Old South bonus. That's an extra $60K that can help me counter her African-American bonus should she get that later on in the game. So I could go into Florida. That's always an option because I'm going to have the swing state bonus if I go that route. She also would value Florida quite a bit because of the African-American and the Latino bonus. That could be a key state coming down the stretch, but I'm going to open up uncontested in turn number 9. She does flip Michigan. I was expecting her to eventually do that, and she does not go into Pennsylvania. So that's the Old South bonus. I could attack her in Georgia and Alabama and Mississippi, but what I'm going to do is go into California and use some of my Old South bonus. Now, eventually, Texas will give me the manufacturing bonus. She might target Texas to get the Latino bonus with a New York, Arizona, and Illinois. But, right, she did not go into California. So, combined, like I was saying earlier, California, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia is the high-tech bonus. So we'll be getting that. She is closing off a lot of these high-tech states. And so this high-tech bonus I can use to defend Pennsylvania. I can use it overtaking Wisconsin, pressure in New York. But she's also closing off states like she's already closed off Connecticut. She's already closed. I could attack in New Hampshire, but she also has the town and gown bonus. I think I might just use that to enter into some states and use that to cover Pennsylvania, especially because I don't have the swing state bonus yet. So I am going to, instead of play offense here, I am going to defend against her African-American bonus. Now, because she has Michigan and New York and Arizona, she's really close. So we do clash in Alabama. That's unfortunate. I'm going to enter into all of her African-American states. She did not go in Illinois or New York's, but she will probably use her town and gown next turn to defend in New York. But it does, so there's the African-American bonus. So my goal is to take that away. Now, I only have 1 rung in Florida, so I could put another one there to play defense. Because if she gets Florida, she's not going to lose the African-American bonus the rest of the game. However, I think that if I attack in several states, that might be enough. So there is Florida money coming. Uh-oh. She went 2. Okay, so that's going to hurt because she, unless I can flip the bonus, which I don't think I can because we did clash, yeah, she's going to have control of Florida the rest of the game. Okay, so that definitely will even up the playing field just a little bit. However, I would rather be us for sure. Now, I have to ask myself, now that I've conceded Florida in my mind, does that warrant going into a state like Texas? What I'm going to do is use all of my high-tech money to go ahead and just flip Washington now and evaluate. So she spends all of her money in Florida, and I just take Washington. So that's a net 29 minus 12. It kind of softens the blow a little bit, about 17 elector flip-flop. Okay, so now I have enough to go 2 rungs in Texas, and she does not. However, I would like to look and see. I have this Old South money. She might actually defend in Georgia. Let's see. Okay, so she doesn't go. Oh, she uses all her money in Florida. Okay, so next turn I'm going to have the manufacturing bonus with the 3rd rung in Texas. I also have 202,000 in the Old South. And Georgia is one of the most valuable points, kind of electors per dollar in the Old South. And so I'm going to save my high-tech bonus, flip Georgia in those 16 electoral votes, and go ahead and just play a little bit of offense in Illinois. And there's the Latino bonus, the oil and gas, the agriculture, manufacturing, and export driven. So a great turn for Team Donald Trump 2020. And that gives us 2 national groups and 7 state groups. So Trump 2020 with Mitt Romney does have that high-tech kind of extra incentive. But I'm going to go and kind of not delay. I'm just going to go into all these states. I'm not necessarily looking to force a ballot. I just want to make sure that I'm in these states. And if she is going to try to do a quick ballot, I can block her or at least have a say about it. I'm going to leave some money behind. And again, she's going to close off Alabama. We did clash in Colorado, so I'm going to go ahead and skip. There's going to be no ballot this turn. She did get the swing states bonus. So all 10 bonuses are now in play. She has the town and gown bonus as well as the swing state bonus. And then, or no, does someone have, what bonus is not out there? Oh, she also has African-American bonus, yeah. So all 10 bonuses are in play. I'm going to go in Iowa and Ohio, some states that I'm not in yet. And then I actually think she's going to go all in Colorado because she has that tendency. So I'm just not going to spend anything there. And there it is. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I just get lucky. But this person is showing trends of closing off states. And so there's the ballot. I don't necessarily need to spend any money anywhere except those states I only have one rung in. I'll have thousands of dollars left over. What I might do just for grins, I have that $632,000 high-tech bonus. Let's just see if she values New York. Be a great way to end this game by flipping that state, and then I'll just overtake her in a few states in case she does spend $0. But yeah, basically, this can just show you guys that national groups, when played effectively, if you have that advantage on a per-turn basis, if you can predict your opponents, or if your opponents don't play a perfect game where they progress from one bonus to the next, it's easy to defend that person. I kind of let that person get town and gown, but I cut them off from high-tech. And even though she did get African-American, I had my Old South bonus. So again, when you're playing a Republican versus a Democrat, that's a very common battle that you're going to have. And this is a game that very rarely do I not prioritize swing states. I like swing states quite a bit. And there goes New York. So great cherry on top for a good game, although she does defend a couple states, including Iowa and Ohio. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been a couple days since I uploaded. Definitely been enjoying some time with the little man. Miles is due for his 4-month appointment this week, so excited to hear the results on that. Everything's doing good, and Mom is doing great. But as always, thank you guys for tuning in the video, and I will see you in the next 270 stream.